Are you hungry for the latest news and trends from the internet? Welcome to What's Cooking on the Internet, your one-stop shop for discovering the hottest digital delights. Hit that subscribe button and let's get cooking.
Can a U.S. president's ego be too much to handle for a foreign leader? Share your thoughts below. Just hours before President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine sat down with President Trump in the Oval Office on Friday, Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina dispensed some advice to the Ukrainian leader. "Don't take the bait," he said, encouraging him not to get into a spat with Mr. Trump. "I said, don't get into arguments about security agreements," Mr. Graham recalled on Friday evening in a brief telephone interview with the New York Times as he sat aboard Air Force One preparing to fly to Florida with the president. Mr. Graham's words of caution were likely a reflection of the tense relationship between Mr. Trump and Mr. Zelensky, who has been a thorn in the side of the U.S. president on day, from foreign leaders to billionaire business executives. The result was an extraordinary dressing down by a U.S. president of a foreign ally in the middle of the Oval Office, while the media's cameras recorded it all. The question hovering over Washington on Friday evening was whether the confrontation was a spontaneous outburst or a planned verbal smackdown by Mr. Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance, neither of whom respects Mr. Zelensky. Mr. Graham's presence on Air Force One, however, suggests that the senator may have been trying to mitigate the situation, or at the very least, provide a bit of damage control. As we watch the scene unfold in the Oval Office, it's hard not to wonder, can a U.S. president's ego be too much to handle for a foreign leader? Or is it simply a case of Mr. Trump being Mr. Trump? Whatever the answer may be, one thing is clear. The relationship between Mr. Trump and Mr. Zelensky is a complex one, and it's going to be a long and bumpy ride for both leaders. In the end, Mr. Zelensky's decision to speak his mind in the Oval Office may have been a calculated risk, but it's also a testament to his commitment to standing up for his country's interests, even in the face of adversity. As for Mr. Trump, well, let's just say that his ego may have gotten the better of him once again.